All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions. Trap 60, 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
60 backward. Come 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
7 Pirates.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
60 Bobcat. Ready. Panther 11. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. Go.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That one's cut along the left sideline. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Nix with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
60 Maverick. Cut 19. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Another try following the sack. Mims with the grab. And they make the tackle at the 38. Patriots in the nickel for this third down call.
Go! Riggs! 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. And up.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught for the first. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70. Check go.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it down to a single point. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 21. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Throwing now from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. His first throw is an interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Completed here to connect. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hey, check that, street. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Set. Go, check. Street.
Putting a receiver in motion.
18, Pioneer.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3, and this brings up second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Check smash. Go. Check go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Right up the gut. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Give now to the running back. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Pulled in at the 20. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Broncos get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, set.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete to Mims. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now.
Go! Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Let's go! Buffalo 18! Hurt!
And they send a man in motion.
Dragon 60! 7 Pirates! Ready?
Nix from the gun. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
65! Here we go! Panther 11! Set up! Warriors 70! Hey, smash! Mustang 19! Ready?
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
19 right! Trap 60! 79 Broncos! Get up!
Throwing here, Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go! Set! 18! Pioneer! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Cup 19! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Check go!
Nix looking to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Come on! Set! Check smash! Buffalo 18!
Now Nix. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Set! Hey! Check!
They've got a man in motion. They'll send him up the middle. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos take a 13-point lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 34. Has it downfield, working the left. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and just 2 to go. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Nix. He's on the move. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They kick the running back in motion. Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He's got a man left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Third down, the Patriots sending out some reinforcements with a dime package. Man in motion here.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Broncos might be able to get some points late after the interception. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Second and 10 now. Finds his back complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Looking for a throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running this one left. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this one doesn't go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Stays in the pocket. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up third and 7. Setting up a throw. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
the football. It's 4th and inches. Throwing now, needing a first. He finds him beyond the marker. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They're running again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And that's good for a gain of 5. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
7 Pirates, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Warriors 70.
From the 31. Finds Mims. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Go!
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Hurt. Mustang 19. Hey, smash.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Panther Street. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. Check smash. 19 Lion. Check, hurt.
Now a give left side. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's 3rd and 1.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
18, Pioneer. Go street.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Set. Hurt.
Hand off to the back. That's a big hole left. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Go, Reed. Go. Set, go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Going ground here. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Throwing now off play action. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Right up the gut. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. It's complete to Turner. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And Not a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
From the gun on third down. Caught by his back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll work a little room down to the 29. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They send a man in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So that brings up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Here we go. Check.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Hey, smash Broncos.
The give here on 2nd. As a lane past the 45. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots.
A nice run with great explosiveness.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Ready? Check, Bobcat. Check, go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
37-yard line.
Warrior 70. Mustang 19. 70 range. Street. 19 Lion.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And now they have a first and goal.
Check out. Street. Check.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Go!
Plowing up the middle.
Number 32, the ball carrier. He was taken
That brings
down
us to the
behind
2-minute warning here in Denver.
a loss of a yard.
Broncos getting closer to their 13th win of the season.
Patriots 27-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Stephanie! Ready?
Here he goes on the bootleg. Has it at the 7. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Go,
2nd
check!
and
Go,
goal.
check!
Running for it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Let's go! Check smash! Check smash! Check go!
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 2 on that pickup, but after another run, he stopped shy. It's 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends the lead to 20.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go! Here we go!
Here's the handoff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Back to the well again. And he'll get it up to the 44. They've got to keep moving quick here. Another carry for him. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stops. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. From the 47. Need this to force overtime. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they get one more victory in a division champion season. That, of course, not the championship they're focused on, right, Brock? And the road to the Super Bowl will begin at home next week in the wild card round. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.